Hi, I'm Tanya and welcome to today's video. So today I wanted to share a little bit about the importance of feeling all of our feelings. So this is especially timely and relevant with a lot of the things that are happening in the world right now that can be really difficult. They can have these emotions that feel heavy and dense and difficult to face, like grief or sadness or pain or anger. And unfortunately, many of us, for different reasons, have either been taught or have developed our own way of repressing, suppressing, shoving down, or denying these feelings because they're viewed as so-called negative, or we're afraid that if we allow ourselves to step into that sadness, we'll never stop crying, or if we step into that anger or rage, we'll never stop being angry. And I really wanted to share more about my perspective in this and also other perspectives as well, which is in order for us to be able to move that energy, we need to allow ourselves to feel it. When we push it down, when we suppress it, when we deny it, we're just storing it somewhere in our body. And later that can manifest into illness, whether emotional or physical. When something comes up and we allow ourselves to really, really feel that sensation, then we can move it through us. So if you can feel it, you can heal it. I love that because I really believe there's a lot of truth in that. And it makes sense, right? It makes sense that if you're not allowing yourself to feel something, then you can't heal it and you can't move it and you can't process that energy. So what does this look like? Like, how do you actually practice this? So, I can actually share a practical example. I lost my mom about 1 year ago, and a few weeks ago, I had her very present, and I was thinking about her, and I think I had something going on at the moment. I don't remember, but I remember feeling like this isn't a good time to go into this feeling and this sensation, this grief, this sadness. And I tried to go about my day, but I was feeling off. And then I realized, like, I have something there. Let me acknowledge it. Let me sit with it. Let me be with it. So I just, sat down and I thought about her, and I allowed this sadness and this grief to come to me. And I allowed myself to cry and to connect with her. And I just gave myself the space to feel this sadness that I kind of like didn't want to face in that moment. And I would say about 10 minutes after, crying and really feeling these waves of sadness and grief, it started to pass. And I just started to feel, this love and this gratitude and this appreciation for my mom and our relationship, because we're still in relationship and we're still very much connected. So I thought that was a really good example of the difference when you're trying to kind of not face something and when you allow yourself to feel it, even though it feels like maybe I'll never stop crying. You will, I promise you, you will stop crying. And this allows that emotion to be moved, and it creates space for, the next moment, the next experience to happen. So I invite you, the next time that you, first there's a level of building the awareness of what the emotions are that are rising in you. So there's the matter of becoming a little bit more sensitive to what your internal weather is and what's going on inside of you. So that, that's a beautiful practice in itself, just bringing a little bit more mindfulness and awareness to what's happening inside of your system. And then when you pick up on something that's there, to really allow yourself the time and the space and the care and the attention to feel that. So that's it for today. I hope that you find this useful, and I would love to hear your thoughts on this in the comments below. If you try it, how it works for you, if you're already working with this. I would love to hear from you and hear any shares you might have. Thank you so much.